Well, hi there. I wanted to share with you. I'm always telling you that people give me fabric. I'm gifted with, blessed to have people that know that I will accept their fabric. And my neighbor across the street had a garage sale, and she knew that probably nobody would want the fabric. So she brought over a great big tub and said, get what you want. So it's like Christmas, and I wanted to share with you all of my goodies. And maybe you can give me ideas what you think I should make with it. But here is some Jelly Roll strips. Isn't that, I was looking to see if I could find what the name of the fabric is, but I haven't been able to find anything. But some of you might recognize it. And then here are the charm pack to go with it. And they made a table runner. Let's see if I can show you that. They made a table runner with it. They're not my colors, but they're somebody's colors, and I could make it and give it to somebody. So there's some beginnings. Oh, and here's more that go with it. Here is a piece. Isn't that pretty? This is just like Christmas. It's a piece of fat quarter, and it goes with it. Oh, that would just be so pretty. So a table runner it is. That's what we'll do with that. And then I just loved this piece of fabric. Isn't that so soothing and pretty? And I thought of it as a table runner or a pillowcase, and make a beautiful little pillowcase. What else could we do with it? Of course, it could just be used in a quilt. This color is a salmon. I call it a salmon color. That would be beautiful with it. And this green, that green would go gorgeous with it. Now this, I don't think, no, that doesn't go. You never know when somebody's giving you stuff if it goes together or not. But this is probably a yard of fabric. Just gorgeous. When you get a gift like this, oh my goodness, it means so much to you. Then this isn't really a pink, although I guess it is a pink with the little small polka dots. Very pretty. Don't know what I'll do with it, but someday the perfect project will come. It happens that way, doesn't it? You think, oh, I've got something I know that'll work just great. And off you go. Now this is it's a jelly roll, but it was folded over. Oh no, I don't think it is a jelly roll. No, it's 3 inches. It's 3 inches wide, but she folded that over to make it a 2.5 inch jelly roll. Christmas. I guess it was going to be binding maybe for something. I don't know what there's a lot of it. Could have been a Christmas quilt. Who knows? It's very pretty, and I'm sure I'll find something that I can use it for. This is a pretty print. kind of a coral. I'd call it a coral. And I don't know why I wanted this. I probably never will make hot pads, but wouldn't that make the prettiest hot pads? There's not enough to make placemats. Well, you know, there might be. They wouldn't be just real big placemats, but 15 inches wide, that's okay for a placemat. So for Halloween, the fall season, I've never had any placemats just for the fall. But I love the vivid brightness of the colors. I just love them. And this lady that gave me all this beautiful fabric, she paints pumpkins, paper mache pumpkins. Oh, she makes them so beautiful. They're just gorgeous. Here's another jelly roll strip for something. That goes, I bet you, with this. It's a pretty good match. So I don't know what, you don't know what somebody had in mind for something. They'd had something in mind and never got to it. And then this, isn't this the cutest thing? A fun little piece of fabric. My grandson, I've got to do something. I'm going to make him a pillow. I think just a big old fat pillow to throw on the floor, wallow around with it. And I'm going to use this to make. When I saw it, I thought of him. That boy, he's just a first grader. But he loves his baseball and he loves soccer. And I know he's never played basketball yet, but loves to watch football on TV. He's a Dallas Cowboy fan. And this is going to be perfect for a big old pillow for him. Can't wait to make that. You know, it's already the middle of September. We don't have a whole lot of time. It's sneaking up on us, and it comes so fast. Now this I really wanted because I use a lot of I call it barn red, but I use a lot of barn red and things because that's my colors. But this is a pretty leaf pattern, isn't it? Isn't that a pretty piece of fabric? I just loved it. Don't know exactly what I'll do with it, but I loved it. And then a, oh my gosh, pin tucking, what do you call it? Ticking? I don't remember what you call it, but I know I'll find a use for it. This would make a good back for the pillow that I'm going to make the grandson. It's, it's real sturdy, and grandsons are grandsons, great-grandsons are great-grandsons, and you want something that's really sturdy for the back of it, so that might just be what it's going to be used for. Now this, she told me that she just didn't finish it. It's totally made, and it's got all kinds of animals on it, giraffes and elephants and everything on it. It doesn't have a backing, but the top is made with, and there's the batting. So all you got to do is put the backing on it and put some binding. She was going to put blue and yellow, yellow satin binding on it. But I told her I didn't think I wanted that. I thought I'd just go ahead and use a cotton blue or yellow. But I know I still have 1, 2, 3 grandchildren that aren't married yet. So I know I've still got great grandbabies down the road. So this will be somebody's. Just couldn't pass that one by. Somebody else did all of the work, and all I have to do is put a backing and a binding. I can do that. I can do that. Now this is a good little print, just a blue and a gray. And something will come up where I'll be so glad I have it. Now this is just gorgeous. And she's got a lot of fabric cut out. And I don't know if it all goes together. That blue doesn't go with it. But she's got some little pieces. And then, oh, that goes with that. I see what that goes with now. Anyway, here's 2, and there's a lot of fabric here. This is a good 3 yards fabric. So I don't know what I'll do with it. But I definitely will. I don't think I've ever, I don't let any fabric go to waste, that's for sure. Okay, I call it more a coral, and there's your turquoise that goes with it. And then look here where it goes with it. Now that is a lot of fabric, and you could do something really, really good with that. Wouldn't that make beautiful bed shams? Oh, that would be pretty. It's the first thing I thought of. I don't know why, but it's pretty. And then there's just a little piece of blue, and I've never carried really a whole lot of blue in my stash, as we call it. I wonder why we call it a stash. That's a good point. But I need blue now. I'm starting to use some blue. So I just thought that was a pretty pastel baby blue. Be great for another baby quilt. So that's all of my treasures. My pile is pretty high. All of that. Isn't that such? That's quite a few dollars right there that someone saved me from having to buy. And that's how the Lord provides for me, I guess. Well, I know it is, because I live on a fixed income, and that this is such a blessing. And sometimes I find, just not to this extent, but I find little pieces of fabric that work so well with something I need. And I always think it's just the hand of the Lord directing me to the right places. So I just wanted to share all that with you. I'm just so thrilled, and I wanted to share my joy with you. That's what we should do, is share our joys and share each other's sorrows. So thank you for watching my silly little video, but I'm glad I shared it with you. God bless you. Take care of yourself.